Linden is the home of New Art. We show new work directly from the artist's studio to the gallery walls. We work differently than other galleries. We seek to nurture, support and mentor the artists we work with so that they can grow and flourish alongside us. We specialise in showing the work of mid-career artists to provide them with the opportunities to build their careers by presenting major solo exhibitions of their work. We tell a compelling story, and like all good stories, there are twists and turns. It is sometimes unexpected, sometimes the art will touch and move you, and at other times you may feel uncomfortable and maybe even challenged. Like the artists we work with, our exhibitions and events are multifaceted. They're creative responses to the complex world that we live in. Our most recent exhibitions have taken us and audiences on a journey, starting with a smoking ceremony and welcome to country by Ngawit Carolyn Briggs from the Bunwarang Foundation for our exhibition Wangaka Kuchara Chikerpa Kuchu. This exhibition explored the NAIDOC theme Because of Her We Can by presenting for the first time mother-daughter artists Puna Yangama and Linden Puna. These stunning exhibitions featured a soundtrack of the women sharing stories of country in their own language. We've provided an opportunity to delve deeply into the topic of death with two exhibitions, Julia DeVille's Wholeness and the Implicit Order and Natalie Ryan's Imaging the Dead. From conversations about what song to play at your own funeral and memories of the pets we have lost, our events allow us to form partnerships with the Melbourne Writers' Festival, the School of Life, and the Death Over Dinner movement. We've turned our backs at looking at art and invited our audience to listen to the work of three women sound artists and discuss who is it that does get heard. From a range of performances to a sound bath, visitors listened in to discover the sounds emerging from the gallery walls. We explore the timely topics of the day and don't shy away from the climate change debate, such as common themes, breath, or dwelling, that wonders whether humankind can adapt to a life underwater should planet Earth be destroyed, or Brodie Ellis's Heavy Launch that ponders the environmental impact of the resources being used to fuel rocket trips to Mars. Our ultimate goal is to earn the title of Best Contemporary Art Gallery in Australia. We believe we have the right people on the bus. Our small team of leading art professionals are busy working on 200 ideas at any one time. They're supported by a board of leading pro bono business and for-purpose volunteers who share their expertise and knowledge to ensure we are on the right path. We have some great partnerships because you can't be a leading gallery on your lonesome. We're eager collaborators that seek to extend our reach and provide opportunities to present exciting exhibitions and events to the artists we work with in the right place at the right time. Our organisation was founded in 1986. We're in our 30s, although our much-loved heritage building is quite a bit older. The building stands as a testament to the changing landscape of Melbourne. It was commissioned by the Jewish emigre Moritz Michaelis in the late 1800s. The house remained in the family until the 1950s, when it was then sold and became a private hotel for the many post-World War II migrants that landed in Melbourne. Saved from developers, the building was purchased by the City of St Kilda and turned into a contemporary art space in the early 1980s. In 2017, we began a major renovation that saw our building sparkle when we returned in late 2018 with improved access, more exhibition spaces and a roof that doesn't leak. This could not have been achieved without the significant investment by the City of Port Phillip. Whilst 2017 was a big year, as we left our St Kilda home and set up residence at Domain House in collaboration with the Royal Botanic Gardens, Melbourne, being out of our building has introduced us to new visitors and we've formed new collaborative partnerships as a result. In August 2018, we returned to our Ackland Street home with major exhibitions by Julia DeVille and Natalie Ryan. Being out of our building allowed us to experiment, to play, and to test new ways of working and doing things. And as a result, we don't present all our events in our building. Instead, we take them on the road. Our artist speakeasy programs are presented in artist-run spaces across Melbourne. We form partnerships with a local-making current art space and Blindside to help artists' career grow and flourish. We partner to make a difference in our local community with our notable observances program that celebrates the UN International Day by exploring a theme. For International Women's Day, we partner with a local women's homeless shelter, and a percentage of the ticket prices are donated to them to support the work that they do. We presented a discussion with Elvis Richardson from the Countess Report and Alona Nelson, who discussed her This Wild Song project. We present Strange Bedfellows as a way of attracting a young professional audience who lives on our doorstep but is nervous about entering a contemporary art space. They are interesting conversations on random topics to inspire creative thinking and new ways of looking at the world. We ventured into the nearby ocean with our deep water swim to celebrate the winter solstice and encourage local audiences to explore the city in the colder months. We need your support to commission new and ambitious work from leading mid-career artists, to help us display the works of these artists on film as they envisage, to commission writers to respond to the work for our e-catalogues, to develop and present our This Is Not Art program to break down the barriers to participation, to develop artist-led events and programs so that our supporters and audiences can experience the creative process firsthand, to provide fees for our speakers and art teachers to create inspired events and memorable experiences. We believe this support will help us to lead by example, raise our profile, connect to our community, and ensure our long-term viability.